Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode with me, Shashank Udupa. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about another crowd favorite that a lot of people have been asking me, which is how to choose the right credit card. And today, I'm going to talk about different types of credit card that you might want to see with respect to, say, shopping credit cards, lifestyle credit cards, travel credit cards, fuel cards. There's so many different types, and it's also very difficult to choose what is the best card for you and what you can do with this best card, right? So today's episode, I'm going to simplify it very quickly how if you're planning to take a new credit card, we're going to look at some important points. Okay, so stay tuned, let's go without wasting any more time. Yeah, so guys, very simple. There are different types of categories first with respect to coins, different with respect to credit cards, right? There's shopping credit cards, there's lifestyle, there's fuel, there's rewards, there's cashback, and there's travel. Now, very simple question to you guys, whoever is watching this video. What is the style that you prefer? Like for me, I prefer travel. I love traveling, so I want to take travel credit cards as much as possible. There are some people who shop a lot. Maybe you're an Amazon shopper or maybe you're an offline shopper. For you, I think shopping credit card will be best. Now there's lifestyle and there's also cashback. So if you want cashback and you want money back into your bank account, then these two things might help you a lot. Now, if you're a person who travels more by car, right? You're a person who goes by car, then you can take the fuel credit cards over here. And then there is something that is only specific to rewards, and we will go through all of that very quickly, very fast before you choose, right? So now assume that you take one category. Let's, for example, I'm not going to take travel because I chose travel. I mean, I do travel a lot. But let's take shopping for an example, right? Now, I'm just using this website as a thing. This is not a sponsored thing about these guys. I'm just using this website to find out all the different type of cards that are there in the market. Now, what is shopping credit cards, right? Shopping credit cards are basically you get points every time you shop, and basically they give you reward points, deals, and discounts whenever you're going to do shopping, right? That's simple as that. Now, when you're talking about shopping credit cards, right, there are different types of credit cards that you'll see. Look at this. There is okay, it's here, right? There is SBI Simply Safe credit card. There's Axis Bank Buzz. There's Kotak Essential Platinum. There's American Express Gold. There's Kotak. There's Axis Neo. There's so many different ones, right? There's two more here. Now, if you had to ask and if you had to choose very quickly what is like the best credit card for you, first thing I would do is look at the joining fee, right? Now, joining fee is very important because this is not just the joining fee, this is also your AMC charge that you have to pay. So every year you keep a card, you have to pay the same cost every year, right? Now, sometimes banks or credit card companies waive off this thing if you spend a lot of money by yourself. So let's look at, for example, one card, right? Let's take this SBI Simply Safe card, right? Now, what it says is the first year you have to pay 499 rupees, and after that you get joining bonus of 2000 points and on spends of 2000 rupees in 60 days. So you'll get 2000 points on this, right? We can actually go and see this more. Apart from that, you get rewards on dining, movies, grocery, and department stores. So if you're using this a lot, now dining, movies, grocery, and department stores is mostly for people who are in colleges, or if you're in, say, Manipal, or you're not in college but you're in hostel or you're learning somewhere. This type of card would be very useful for you, right? Now look at this. As I said, for the first year you pay 499, and for the second year, if you spend more than 1 lakh in the entire year, they will not take the 499 rupees from you. Right now, you'll be like, Shashank, this is beautiful, this is awesome, this is great, right? Now, there are other things that you also need to see, right? Now, let me directly try going to the SBI website. SBI Simply Save credit card. I'll tell you why and what you need to do while applying for a credit card, what you need to see while applying for a credit card. So this is the entire thing. Now look at this. This is what they've given you in simple terms. I'm going to zoom in so that it's easier for you to see. So you get 10 reward points for every time you spend 150 rupees on dining, movies, department store, grocery. You get 10 points, right? On all your spends, earn one reward point for 150 rupees. All other spends. So if you do something else apart from this, you get one reward points. So this is focused on you focusing on these type of spends, right? Now, spend reversal, as I said, after 1 year, you don't have to pay if you do more than 1 lakh. So all this is great. Basic stuff you understood, right? Basic stuff you understood on how this works. But there are other things that you need to see as well whenever you're looking at a credit card. The second most important thing that you need to see is the fees. Right? I'm not talking about the renewal fee and the one-time fee. I'm talking about the charges if you don't pay your money, and that is not here. You will have to go to fees and charges. Now in fees and charges, again, look at the smart thing that credit card companies do. They show you the 499 thing and they show you 499 again, but they don't tell you how much money that you have to pay if you delay the payments. What if you don't pay on time? Then you get into a big problem, right? And you see there is no mention of delayed payment here, which is the actual interest rate that credit card companies charge you. Now to find that out, you click on more important terms and conditions. It opens another page. You still don't see it here, right? Then you click on fees and charges, and under fees and charges, you will basically see the interest rate that they charge. And where is that interest rate? I will show you as well, right? Now, annual fees you already know, which is the 499 one. Interest free grace period 20 to 50 days. Finance charges, here comes your interest fee, and this is so important for you to see because you will go into a debt loop if you do not see this properly, right? Now look at this. The current rate of finance charges is up to 3.5% a month or 42% a year. So if you delay your transactions or if you don't pay back your credit card person on time, you have to pay 3.5% per month, every month, right? And this keeps compounding, so you be very careful about this. And how it works also is given here, right? Example, card statement is 15th of every month, the transaction done between 16 to 15 July. How does it work, right? So you need to look at this very carefully because this is very hidden in fine print. Now you understood that, okay, fine. You know what, Shashank, I found out that this is a good credit card because I also know that it's 42%. And I also know that, I get these points that I can actually spend, right? Now, what will you do with these points, right? You need to understand that imagine you spend, and you can actually do a rough estimate, right? If you're saying I'm going to get 10 points for every 150 rupees spent on dining movies, how much if you might say in a whole year, I might spend like 1 lakh rupees. And depending on that 1 lakh rupees, you'll have to figure out how much points you get, right? Now, once you figure out the exact amount of points you get, you go check the reward catalog also. Why do I say go check the reward catalog? Because depending on the points that you get, you will figure out how much money, what will you actually get and is it actually worth it, right? So if I'm coming here, let's say for example, I have 1000 points, right? Let's do a rough estimation on 1000 points. I'm assuming I should have more than 1000 points because 1000 points is basically how much I needed. Yeah, approximately around 1.5 lakhs I have to spend, right? So let's look at 1000 points. Do I get anything? Doesn't seem like I can get anything right now with respect to 1000 points, right? So you need to figure out another thing, that how much can I spend with this? How much can I do? Because see, for example, if you spend around 1 lakh, you might get around maybe 6,500, 6,700, 6,666 points, right? Let's see what can you get if you do 1 lakh spends. Okay. Weird. Let's do 6,500 points. At a minimum to karo. 7,000 points. Why is it only showing me more points? Okay, look at this. You will get this basically at 6,000 points. 10,000 points is this. 7,000 points, you might get a groomer and all that. So now you need to understand that, okay, these points that you have got, is it really worth it? To depend on how you can actually spend with this. And you can also check your coin here, right? Ours is what? Simply Save. I'm just trying to show you how all of this works, because if you're planning to buy a credit card, then it becomes very easy for you to understand all of these facilities, because after buying, you should not be like, oh my god, I did a big mistake, right? So let's see if this is Simply Save Advantage credit card. I can't see anything here, right? So you need to look at the reward section very carefully before investing or trying to take any kind of thing. Now, coming back to the main part, right? Now, if you think that lifestyle card is your thing, you can check out the lifestyle card. They give you a different thing, but there are some companies that give you a high annual bonus. Now, high annual bonus means, not bonus, high annual fee means they give you more reward points to spend. So you automatically get upgraded to a tier, right? So you get more reward points. See, for example, this one, it gives you 150 rupees spent every one reward, whatever. And here it gives you 4 reward points for every 100 rupees spent. So this is much better than this card, right? So why would I take this at 3,000 when I can get this at 2,500? So I would rather take the HDFC card here, right? So you need to see all of this. See, this is 4 reward points for every 200 spent. So the 100 one would be much better than this. And also look at what discounts you get. Usually SBI has a lot of discounts, but you keep looking at others. This is for fuel, right? You get rewards on fuels, which you can again top up and get the money back. Now, I'll show you what I use, right? So I go to travel credit cards. Let's assume I'm doing travel credit cards and I love traveling a lot. So now I have different options to choose from with respect to travels. So on the debit card side, I have Intermiles HDFC Bank debit card, not credit card. Okay, that is from the debit card side. So I get points on the debit card also, and which I use for Intermiles. Now on the credit card side, if you see here, my credit card is not even shown here for some reason, right? But these are the top 5 credit cards. Mine is here. Mine is on 6th position. So look at this. So if you look at all the credit cards that are there, this is the HDFC Bank card, which gives you Intermiles. At every 150 rupees, you get 8 Intermiles. And Intermiles also very expensive to redeem, as far as I know. It's not very cheap. Then you have other cards. These are not direct traveler cards, right? I'll show you what direct traveler cards are. These are co-branded cards. Co-branded cards are like Air India SBI signature card, right? This is 4,999 rupees to even get this card. This is something that I'm using right now. I get up to 1 lakh bonus points yearly. By the way, how did I do this analysis, right? So, by the way, first of all, you also need to check if you're eligible for this. That depends on your credit score and the spending limits. So, when I got this, I paid 5,000 rupees for this card. Now, what I got was immediately 20,000 points on paying for joining fee. I got 20,000 points as joining fee. Now, I went to the Air India website and checked how much money, how much points do I need to get a ticket, right? So, on Air India, it's so beautiful. You get an economy class ticket from, say, Bangalore to Bombay for 8,000 points, and you get a business class ticket for 16,000 points. Okay, so 8,000 points for economy, 16 for business. So just by paying 4,999 rupees, I have got either one business class ticket free of cost, or I have got two economy tickets free of cost. Direct value. Okay, direct value I've got here, straight up, right? Now, every time I spend anywhere, I get 4 points for every 100 rupees spent. Right, so I get 4 points for every 100 rupees spent, which is again very good for me because it's very easy, because I keep spending a lot, I keep swiping my card everywhere, so I keep getting points like this, right? So yeah, this is again very important. Now, if you look at how to calculate this, right? If you actually look at how to calculate this, I have to spend 2 lakhs. If I spend 2 lakhs in category spends, I literally get one free ticket. So every 2 lakhs I spend, I get one free ticket according to this. And on top of that, I get bonuses as well. So for example, in anniversary, I get bonuses. Every time I spend 5 lakhs, I get bonus. If I can spend 10 lakhs, I get bonus. 20 lakhs, another bonus, right? So I keep getting bonus, and I also get access to visa lounges, right? I get free access to the lounges that are there in the airport. And basically this is how it works, right? So I have taken this card because I love traveling around, so that's how I travel for free in business class almost every given point of time. And now again, I have around 40,000-50,000 points that I have overall in this year. I've got around 95,000 points, and I keep spending them, right? So even international vacations I can do, because Air India has international flights as well, and they've also tied up with other people. So this was a smart choice. But if it is you and you cannot take this card, there are other cards that you can see. If you love traveling like me, if you don't like traveling like me, it's completely fine. You can choose something else. So all you have to do is, okay, let me actually show you this card more in detail, right? Air India, these are called co-branded cards. Okay, very simple, very easy to understand. These are called co-branded cards. Now again, coming to co-branded cards, you need to understand one more thing. There is one-time payment, and there is also a renewal fee. Now these guys don't have renewal fee waive off, right? And this is not what I have. I go to travel and fuel. This is the platinum card. Let me go to my other card, because there are different type of cards that are there. Travel and fuel over here. By the way, you can see all of these different categories that are there. It's up to you whether you want to choose which card and actually buy, right? My God, this website is so slow. Yeah. Coming down, I use this. Yeah. So look at this. So basically, I have to pay, basically, just to keep this card alive, I have to pay 4,900 plus 5,000 plus GST. And every year, I don't get a waive off. I again have to pay 5,000 plus GST. And every year, they'll give me 5,000 reward points as well for redeeming. Now, if I go back to this, because I need to check my terms and conditions for fees, coming down, the fees that is charged for me here is again 42% itself. So I have to pay 42% if I default on any payment. So very easy to understand. Depending on your lifestyle, you need to choose your credit card, and depending on that, you also need to choose your joining fee and annual fee, and also see if it can be waived off. Because if it's not waived off, then it'll obviously become an unnecessary expense for you every year. But also keep in mind that you need to pay all your debts back on time. If you don't pay your debts back on time, you will end up losing more money because you have to pay interest. So you can take beautiful advantage of these point system. 100% you can take advantage of this point system, but provided you pay back on time and ensure you get these points, right? Or else you'll be in a big mess. So this was a quick video about how you can choose your right credit card depending on the style of spending you have, and definitely take advantage of the system, because nothing is for free, obviously, but if you pay back on time, you can basically game the system instead of the system gaming you, right? So you can be smart with that. Awesome. So this was the entire video about how you can choose the right credit card. If you did like this video, very simple things you have to do. You have to do 2 more steps, which is click on the like button and also click on that red color subscribe button below. And also put it in your comment section if you have any more ideas on what other videos that you want me to put. I keep taking this from, this video is also a crowd favorite that I took. So if you have any comments, you can keep it in the comments below. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to do a video quickly regarding that. Awesome. This is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. I hope you guys have a great day. See you soon. Bye.